Hello everyone, welcome back. In this part we are going to look at some basic utilities in Linux. Linux utilities are small command line tools that help you perform everyday tasks like viewing files, searching text, counting lines, checking disk usage, and managing output. These tools are the foundation of working efficiently in Linux. So let's get started. Linux utilities are simple programs that do one job very well. They can be combined together to perform powerful tasks, and most of these utilities work on text input and output, which makes them perfect for automation and scripting. You will use these tools almost every day as a Linux user or a system administrator. Okay, so let's start with viewing file content using the cat command. Okay, so for example, if we have our text, let us our text file, let us create it using the touch command, or you can use the nano, and then let us name it file.txt like that, and then we press enter. Then inside, let us create some dummy text. So we can say this is blah 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 blah. We can say that just type, and then you press enter, type, and then when you reach at the end, you press enter like that, just press enter. Okay, type, and then you press enter like that. Okay, after that we are going to press Control S to save, and then if we want to leave the terminal, we can use let us use a Control X, okay, to leave like that. Okay, so from there we have created, if we use dir, we have created our text file called file.txt. Okay, so let us use the cat command. We can use cat, then we say file.txt like that. Okay, so cat stands for concatenate. Okay, but it's commonly used to display file contents. Okay, so if the file is small, cat prints everything to the terminal at once. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, but be careful when using cat on large files. Okay, because it will flood your screen. Okay, so let us now take a look at viewing large files. Okay, and for this we use the less command. So for large files we use a less command. Okay, so we use less, and then the name of the file is going to be called file. It's called file.txt like that, and then we press enter. Okay, so the less command allows you to scroll through a file page by page. Okay, so and this is used. Let us take a look at useful keys. Okay, so less is useful when we are working with large files. Okay, so let us take a look at useful keys in less. We have the space. Okay, the space move down one page. Okay, and if we use it, we can move down by one page. Okay, and as you can see here, we have reached the end. Okay, and B move back one page. Okay, so we can use B. As you can see, we move back one page. Okay, and we have up and down arrows. Okay, so these ones, they scroll line by line. Okay, so as you can see, if I use we can use line arrows to scroll by line. Okay, and if you want to quit, you can use Q to quit. Okay, and less is safer and more flexible than concat. Okay, when working with large files. Okay, so let us press Q to quit like that. Okay, so let us now take a look at counting with WC command. Okay, so WC stands for word count. Okay, so by default it shows number of lines, number of words, and number of characters. Okay, so you can use options. You can use some options. So let us first use our command WC. Then let us use WC on our file .txt like that. Okay, so as you can see, we get this output. We get 13, 14, and 115. Okay, 115. Okay, so let us take a look at what 13 corresponds to. Okay, so let us first count the words we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 14 stands for the number of words. Okay, so let us take a look at 13. Okay, so 13 stands for the number of lines. Okay, so if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus this 1. Okay, 13. Okay, so And then 115 stands for the number of characters. Okay, so and we have 115 characters. You can try to count them. Okay, so those are the characters we have. Okay, so let us take a look at some options we can use. So we can use the dash L. Okay, so we can use wc dash L and then the file name file.txt, like that. So if we press enter, here we are going to return the number of lines. Okay, so this one we only when we use this one we only count the number of lines only. Okay, so if we want to count for the number of words, we can use wc the option, then w, then the name of our file.txt, like that. You press enter. As you can see, we have 14, and we can try for the number of characters. So as you have guessed or you are guessing, so let us try to see if we can use C for the number of characters. If we press enter, wow, we can use C. So L for the number of lines, W for the number of words, and C for the number of characters. Okay, so let us now take a look at searching text with a grep. Okay, so one of the most used powerful utilities is the grep. Okay, so the grep searches for the word Ella inside something. So let us take a look at for the word. Okay, for any word that we have provided. Okay, inside the file. Okay, so let us take a look at grep. So grep does a lot of things. Okay, does a lot of things, but in this example I'm going to show you if we can search for the word error. So here we have different words. Okay, but let us search for this word. Okay, so let us search for this only. So for this, okay, and we are going to search for the file dot in the file.txt, and if we press enter, as you can see, it's found. As you can see, it's found on this line. Okay, and on this line we have is and s. Okay, so let us go back to nano. Let us go back inside nano, like that, and then let us add this is and ella, and let us add another line there. Okay, and we can say this is another ella, like that, and we press control S to save, and we use control X to quit. Okay, so from there let us run grep and let us search for this again. Okay, as you can see, two lines have this keyword. Okay, as you can see, this is another ella and this is an ella. Okay, so we can also search for ella. Let us use ella, like that. We press enter, as you can see. Okay, so our word that we have searched for has been highlighted. Okay, so let us search for ella. Do we have a line that contains another ella? Let us search for it, another space ella, like that. Wow, as you can see, we have only one line that has another ella, like that. Okay, so grep is case sensitive by default. Okay, so to ignore case, we use an option. Okay, so we can use I, for example. So if we change this one to capital E, ella, and we press enter, we gain nothing. Okay, because there is no line that contains ella with capital E. Okay, with capital E. So to ignore case sensitivity, we use I option. Okay, so we can go after we use grep, then dash I, then the word that we are searching for, the word we are searching for in quotes, no, the word we are searching for in quotes, and then the name of our file that we are searching the word from. Okay, we press enter. As you can see, we get the output. Okay, so here we are ignoring case sensitivity. Okay, so to search recursively in a directory, we can use something like this. We can use, so let us search for ella, any ella in a file. So let us search for an ella in a file. So we can use recursively. We are searching for this current directory. So let us search for in this current directory, like that. Okay, or we can use that, like that. So let us wait. Wow, what I've done is going to take a lot of time. Okay, so let me first quit. Okay, so as you can see, we got all those output because we are searching from the home. Okay, starting from the home, as you can see, we get all those outputs. So let me quit. Control C, press Control C to quit. Let us run the program again. So let us search inside the inside. So we are inside. Let me, before getting, let me get print working directory. So we are inside this directory. Okay, so let me just copy. I'm going to copy. So just highlight and then you copy. Okay, right click and then you choose the copy option. Okay, so I'm going to run back my command and then I'm going to right click and then I paste like that and then I type enter. So we get these outputs as you can see. Okay, so these are the lines that we have and the file paths as you can see. Okay, so that contains the word error. Okay, as you can see, broken pipe or broken exiting due to a channel error. So these are like log error, log files. Okay, so we can also search in the logs. So let us use this path slash that contains log files. So slash and then let us check inside the log. We press enter. So as you can see, we get this output. Okay, so a grep is heavily used for log analysis and debugging. Okay, so let us now take a look at sorting and filtering with the sort and unique. Okay, so commands. Okay, so let us start with sorting. Okay, so to sort text alphabetically we use the sort command. Okay, so for example, let us use nano to create our file called names.txt and then we enter some names. Okay, here we can enter Rashid, let us enter John, let us enter Ahmad like that, Ahmad like that. Let us enter Joan, let us enter Alpha, I don't know if this name exists. Let us enter Alvin like that. We save by pressing Ctrl S to save, and then to exit we press Ctrl X to quit. Okay, to quit. Okay, so as you can see, so when we take a look at down here in our GNU Nano editor, you can see these options. Okay, so whenever you see this symbol here, this symbol upper, it's like a upside down V. Okay, like that. This one, I forgot how I can call it. Okay, I've forgotten. So, but this one here means that you use control. Okay, so we can use Control O to read file. Okay, we can use Control X to exit, Control H for help. We can use Control V to paste like this, like that. Okay, as you can see, Control Z to undo like that. Okay, so let us press Control S to save and then Control X to exit. Okay, so from there let us try to sort our names alphabetically. Okay, so we can use the sort and then names.txt like that. We press enter. As you can see, our names have been sorted. Ahmed, Alpha, Alvin, Joan, John, Rashid, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, so to remove duplicate lines, let us go back. Let us go back and then inside nano, let us duplicate Rashid, add another Rashid, and let us add another Alpha, like that. Control S to save and Control X to exit, and then let us try to use to remove duplicates we use unique. Okay, and this one is going to give us output. Okay, or output all the text inside our file, but when we have removed duplicates. Okay, when this command helps us to remove duplicates. If we press enter, as you can see, we get Rashid. Wow, Rashid. So here we are getting two Rashids. Okay, so Rashid. Isn't this one a problem? So let me take a look. So we have Ahmed and Alpha. They are still there, Alpha and Rashid. Okay, so what could be the problem here? Unique. Okay, so maybe unique has a problem. So let me use man unique like that. So here, as you can see, unique reports or omits or repeated lines. Okay, so discrete filters count. Okay, so let us try to count here prefix lines by the number of occurrences. Okay, so let us first quit and then we use unique, and then let us use dash count dash dash count. Okay, if we press enter, okay, so this is 1 1. Okay, so let us go back, and let's go back and we put Rashid here, Rashid there again. Okay, we save, we exit, we use unique. Okay, we get that output, so here we return. So let me go back to the man page, man. So here you get the man command is gives you the manual page. Okay, takes you to the manual page. Okay, so as you can see, so here we have repeated. Okay, so D for the repeated. Okay, so D for repeated, we have, so in order to scroll down you can use the arrow keys. Okay, the arrow keys, like that. You can use the arrow keys to scroll down, you can use the arrow keys to scroll up, like that. Okay, so print or duplicate lines. Okay, as you can see, so here D to print or duplicate lines, and we can use dash dash repeated. Okay, so let us use the dash D to get the repeated lines. Okay, so let us use Q to quit, and then I'm going to use unique, and then let me use D. I press enter, so we don't have duplicate lines. Okay, so okay, we shall take a look at this command in the advanced part. Okay, so let's first wait. We shall take a look at the man page. Okay, we shall take a look at the man page in details, and then we take a look at how we can work exactly with the unique command. Okay, so I rarely use this command. I just wanted you to know about it. Okay, so these commands are often used together. Okay, so for example, let us take a look at let us sort. Okay, let us sort our names.txt, and then let us pipe it and then into unique, like that. Okay, and if we press enter, you are going to see something. So as you can see here, we have sorted them, and here we get these outputs. Okay, so the pipe sends the output of the sort into the unique. Okay, into the unique command. Okay, and then the unique does its work. Okay, does its work. But right now we need to specify I think some options in order to get only the duplicates. Okay, so let me use unique, man unique again, man unique, like that. So this unique, let me say, let me wait. Ignore case, unique, only print unique lines. Okay, so let us use U to print unique lines. So let me use Q, okay, dash U, then I press enter, we get these ones here. Having Joan, we have John. Okay, so let us not stick on this one. Let us go to the next part. Okay, so we can check disk usage of files and folders. Okay, so for example, we can use a do. We use the do command, and then we use the h command. So the h option means human readable. Okay, so we can press enter. So as you can see, so these folders have used this disk space. Okay, so I think this one takes more. So we have this files, have this one, we have these folders, we have this one for Mozilla. Okay, takes this one, and this is a hidden file. Okay, so we have videos, we have how many files here? Okay, how many files there? Okay, so to see available disk space, we use df command, and then dash h, like that. We press enter. So as you can see here, we get the available disk space. So as you can see, we have the size 1.g in this file system. We have 293 megabytes. We have 4.8 GB. We have 5.0 MB in this file system. Okay, so and as you can see here, so these are the sizes. Okay, and this is the available space. Okay, this one here, this column avail. Okay, avail for available. Okay, so and here it shows that it's mounted on these ones here, these paths. Okay, these parts, or you can call them folders, whatever. But we shall take a look at these ones in the advanced part. Okay. Okay. So to here we have seen. So this is going to show the total space they use. So here we have the total space. Okay. We have the used. Okay, the one used. Okay, and the one that's available. Okay. Like that. Okay, so these commands help monitor storage. Okay, so Linux utilities can redirect output. Okay, so for example we can redirect, so we can use ls. So if we use ls and then we view all, like that, we view all the folders, okay, that we have, the folders and files we have in this current directory. We can direct this output into a file. We can put this output into a file instead of printing it. Okay, so for example we can use ls and then we use this greater than symbol, the greater than symbol, to send the output into a file. Okay, so let us name it files dot txt, like that. Okay, and if we press enter and then we type dir, we are going to see our files dot txt file. Okay, and if we use nano files dot txt to view what is in our file, as you can see, we have backup files, we have desktop, we have documents, we have downloads, we have blah 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 blah. So let us quit. Let us press Ctrl X to exit, and let us direct the output into the file. But we want to direct it when we have it in form of this one instead of having this one here. Okay, so we can direct it, and we can use another option like A and S, like that. And if we press enter, okay, and then we view what is in our file, wow, we get this output. Okay, so as you can see, okay, we get the permissions, the user who owns these files and directories, as you can see here. Okay, as you can see there. Okay, so we can use quit, control and then X to quit, like that. Okay, so uh, this command sends the output of the ls and the options into a file. Okay, so to append instead of overwriting, because here we are overwriting. Okay, we are overwriting what has been in the file.txt. Okay, so to append, we can use the double angle, the double greater than signs. Okay, so like that. Okay, and if we press enter, so we have appended instead of overwriting. Okay, so if we go back, use nano, we go back. So as you can see, so after this one here, we add. Okay, so as you can see, total, so this is another output, total int 4, and then the directories, and as you can see, total int, as you can see, and then the directories, okay, that follow. Okay, that output, and then here as you can see, total int 4, and then the directories that follow. So this is another output. Okay, this was another output. Okay, like that. Okay, so this feature is essential for logging and scripting. Okay, so thank you so much, thank you so much. Okay, so if you enjoyed this part, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Okay, so I'll see you in the next part. Thank you so much.